Before you scroll again, let me ask you something. How many times have you opened social media for just 5 minutes and closed it feeling tempted, feeling distracted, feeling spiritually drained? You didn't search for anything inappropriate, you didn't plan to fall, but somehow, your mind is polluted, your heart feels heavy, and your desires feel louder than your discipline. This isn't random, it's not accidental, and it's not harmless. Social media is quietly training your brain to crave lust. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll see your phone differently. Social media is designed to keep you scrolling. Endless images, endless videos, endless bodies, perfect angles, perfect lighting, perfect filters, and slowly, your brain starts to compare, starts to imagine, starts to desire. What began as innocent scrolling becomes subtle stimulation, and here's the dangerous part. It feels normal, but constant exposure rewires your appetite. Lust grows in repetition. Lust is deeply connected to sight. One image can spark a fantasy. One video can ignite desire. One explore page can open doors you never meant to walk through. You don't have to search for explicit content anymore. The algorithm studies you. It learns what you pause on, what you replay, what you like, and it feeds you more of it. Social media doesn't tempt randomly, it personalizes temptation. And the more you engage, the more it supplies. Here's what most people don't realize. Every scroll gives your brain a tiny hit of dopamine, new image, new face, new body, new excitement. Your brain starts chasing novelty. And lust feeds on novelty. The more you scroll, the less satisfied you become with normal reality. Your expectations rise, your contentment drops. Real relationships feel boring, real people feel imperfect, and fantasy starts to feel more appealing than commitment. The first time you see something provocative, it shocks you. The 10th time, it excites you. The 100th time, it feels normal. That's desensitization. Your standards slowly lower. What once felt inappropriate now feels casual. What once felt sinful now feels common, and culture helps normalize it. If everyone is doing it, it must be fine. But normal doesn't mean healthy, and popular doesn't mean pure. Social media doesn't just show bodies. It sells lifestyles, luxury, beauty, perfection. You begin comparing your life, your partner, your body, your reality. And comparison breeds dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction opens the door to lust. Because lust often begins with, I want something better, I deserve more, I'm missing out, and suddenly, contentment disappears. No one sees what you watch alone. No one knows what you linger on. No one tracks your late night scrolling. Isolation makes temptation easier, and secrecy makes it stronger. You might look disciplined in public, but your private habits tell the real story. Social media gives privacy without accountability, and lust grows best in secrecy. You didn't watch pornography, you didn't commit adultery, you didn't physically sin, but your mind replayed images. Your imagination entertained thoughts. Your heart lingered longer than it should have. Lust doesn't require action, it requires attention. And attention is exactly what social media demands. Lust clouds spiritual sensitivity. It weakens self-control. It makes prayer feel distant. It makes worship feel dry, not because God moved away, but because your focus shifted. You cannot constantly consume sensual content and expect spiritual clarity. What you feed grows. If you feed your flesh daily, don't be surprised when it dominates. Here's something uncomfortable. Platforms make money from attention. Provocative content holds attention. Attention generates revenue. So temptation becomes profitable. The more emotionally stimulating the content, the longer you stay. You are not just a user, you are a consumer. And your desires are being marketed to. You find yourself thinking about images you saw earlier. You struggle more at night after scrolling. Your standards for attraction keep rising unrealistically. You compare real people to filtered content. You feel spiritually weaker after being online. You crave constant visual stimulation. If this sounds familiar, this isn't condemnation. It's awareness, and awareness leads to change. You don't have to delete everything immediately, but you do need boundaries. Unfollow accounts that trigger you. Limit your screen time, avoid scrolling late at night. Replace mindless browsing with purposeful activity. Fill your mind with uplifting content. Protect your eyes, guard your thoughts. Temptation may appear, but you control what you dwell on. Your phone is not evil. Social media is not the devil. But unchecked consumption can quietly shape your desires. The question is not, is this allowed? The question is this helping me grow? Because every scroll is forming you. Every image is influencing you. Every click is shaping your appetite. You can either train your mind for purity or train it for craving. The choice is daily. The choice is personal. The choice is yours. Next time you open that app, pause. Ask yourself, is this feeding my purpose or my lust? Because what you feed today becomes who you are tomorrow. And your future is too valuable to be shaped by endless scrolling.